Hi everyone, welcome to Understanding Entrepreneurship with Vusi. Today I'll be talking about the impact of open communication within an organization. Let's get it! Woo! How was that? Communication is very, very important within an organization. Without communication, different departments, they don't complement each other. So as an entrepreneur or as an organization, it's very important that you enforce or you have open communication, right? So that you can get a feedback what your team feels on certain things, right? And where you can be better. You know, a lot of times as entrepreneurs, we take feedback the wrong way. You know, I come from a world of being a creative way. You know, people criticize you whether they're watching your film or your advert, they give you their feedback. But it's up to you as the creative how you take that feedback and that criticism to better yourself, right? I've seen that organizations that don't want to implement or to inculcate those kind of moves, right? I think they are very, very important to get feedback from your team so that you know how you can be better as an organization. I'll give you an example. In our company, you know, we thought, how about we have like a nice conversation where the guys they can tell us or our team they can give us a feedback where are we lacking, right? And what needs to be done, vice versa. An open book where there's no this thing of hierarchy. I find this hierarchy sometimes it has its own downfalls where you have to go through this person, this person. But when you have an open dialogue with your team, you can get a feedback. Because I mean, let's be honest, qualitative research is very important because they will give you a feedback as the CEO or as the manager. You'll understand what your team they're going through and where you need to improve. And again, as the head honcho, you give them your feedback on where the team needs to improve. And what I find it quite interesting is that sometimes it's always because you are at this level, you've forgotten about the genesis of why the company was started. You as the leader, you as the management, so you need to get that feedback. And as a result, you can modify things that are not working and you can improve or perfect those things that are working. Because we gotta be honest with each other. We're living in times where what the world is going through, there's one key or there's one clue through all these things for businesses to survive. It's over communication. You need to over communicate as an entrepreneur, as an organization, because when you over communicate, you can close the gaps. There's no gaps that are there. You are able to, because you're communicating, you're able to modify, move quick, because speed again becomes very important. So with over communication, you can move at a high pace. It's speed and over communications. Those are the two paramount keys of what the world is going through or how a business can really make an impact. So it's through these open communications that you can have an impact within the organization and within the staff. And sometimes businesses, I have also been one of those people where I say, guys, this is the culture of the business. Let's all do this culture. Nah, I think as entrepreneurs, as leaders, you need to have that open communications and ask them, guys, my colleagues, team, my war veterans, what culture do you want to see within the business? Then they'll give you the feedback, the kind of culture that they want. How they feel when they get to work. How their colleagues, they treat them. Because you getting that from them. You are hardly here as the CEO. You don't know what's happening. So it's better to hear them the kind of culture that they want. It's so important. So as entrepreneurs, we need to start having that open dialogue, open communications, because it has an impact. How does it have an impact? Quite simple. If your team, they are motivated, right? They come to work, they feel motivated, they're efficient. That's number one. They're very efficient. You know, they don't have a cloud hanging over their head. They're very efficient. Secondly, they enjoy what they're doing. I mean, I'm an artist. Yes, I'm a business executive, but deep inside, I'm an artist. You know, if I'm coming to Voo Media Group, I want to feel creative. I can't wait to watch something. I can't wait to come out with a beautiful idea and I'm watching it on TV or I'm watching it on YouTube or I'm watching it on any social platform because I enjoy what I do. But if I come to an environment that doesn't allow me to be creative, you won't get the best out of me, right? So because there's open dialogue, you can take out those things that hinder one from being happy or that hinder people from being happy, and that results them being happy and being more efficient. Secondly, you can plan ahead. That's one nice thing about open dialogue. As an organization, because you have open dialogue, you can say, guys, we all know what the world is going through, to be honest. Unemployment rate is increasing, companies are closing, to be honest. Things are going more expensive. So this is our scenario. We as a business, we can either adapt or get swollen. It's an open dialogue. You tell them, what can we do to make sure that we adapt quickly and we find ways of bringing income within the business, because without the income comes 2 months down the line, we can't keep everyone or we have to close. Because you're playing an open book to say, guys, we gotta innovate, we gotta get new business, we gotta find ways. You are not alone as an entrepreneur. It's a camaraderie. We are together until death do us apart. Because we're living in times where business needs its staff to achieve its goals, and the business needs its staff to keep on going. Vice versa, the staff, they need the business so that they won't become unemployed. But where do you find the sweet spot? You can't just enforce things to people to say, guys, sorry, we don't have any clients, we're closing, we don't have it. Have an open communication so that the staff, they know what they are going through as a business and what are the solutions that they can bring on the table. Those are few benefits of having an open dialogue, and that's the impact that it does. It basically improves the balance sheet of the business. I hope this episode adds value to you, the entrepreneur that's watching this. Don't forget to subscribe, to like below. Like I always say, you subscribing, commenting, following us on all of our social media is such an amazing motivation for me and my team to keep on doing such an amazing, stellar work, content, just for you, the viewer. Why? Our why is simple. We want to change the African narrative of building sustainable, scalable business that can live for years and years. Thank you so much for watching. Until we meet again, let's get it. Peace out. Woo!